Hi, my name's Eric Holgis.
And my name's Liz Hopkins.
And we're part of the band Delta Ray. We are from Durham, North Carolina. That's where we started the band. We all live together in a house in the woods there. I think that at the core, we write all of our music and we perform it passionately. And if it doesn't meet our standards, we don't play it. And I don't know, that's what filters it, as opposed to being a indie rock band or a folk band or a country act or something like that.
The art that has always resonated with me, and I think with everybody else in the band, whether it's your favorite book or your favorite painting or your favorite drink or something that takes you really specifically to one place. And I definitely feel that way with Chasing Twisters, with Cold Day in Heaven, with My Whole Life Long, with a number of tracks on the album. We just released our sophomore album, and it's called After It All. It took us 18 months to make it, so we're really happy to finally have it out. And it's kind of a windy road. It has two halves, in my opinion. And the first half is kind of a straightforward, rollicking rock journey and an adventure with lots of restlessness. Very much inspired, the way Eric said, by the American landscape. And the second half is more of a romantic hug.
Well, I would say if the first album was born from playing live, then the second album was really born from playing live. Honestly, this second album we wrote almost entirely and recorded entirely while in the midst of touring. So it really was born out of experiences that we had with long-distance relationships, experiences that we had with each other, experiences that we had touring and seeing some of the cities that we saw.
And just being away from home incessantly.
Yeah.
We really wanted to make sure to bring the grit, some of the grit of just being on the road as much as we are and touring all over the United States as much as we do. We wanted some of that grit to show up on the record too, the sweat and the cracks in the voice. This
second album, we did have a better sense of an audience, and we definitely benefit from playing live and seeing the reaction from our fans. It's very inspiring oftentimes. So the reaction from our fans has been really heartening.
Remember when you said you loved me? Remember when you said that it would all work out? We packed up and we left by morning, and everything you promised, it ain't happening now. And I'm swirling softly, drifting like the cream in your coffee, and you're talking calmly when I'm scared to be on our own, when the thrill is gone.
I hate that I do this, but I can't help but read reviews sometimes. I was just reading one the other day, and they didn't love every song, but they so got what we were going for and the restlessness, and it was almost like they were more articulate in talking about our album than we were, and I was so grateful for that. Just personally, it was like, oh, we make some sense to somebody at least.
The writer had mentioned that she could hear Americana and the folk influences that we had mentioned before, but that she could also hear musical theater, which was it's fun. It was fun to hear someone else say that, because our band has 4 lead singers. It does sort of feel like 4 different perspectives and 4 different characters that keep coming back to you and telling their story and telling their truth. And it's wonderful to see that others are getting that.
Try to love someone, but baby, can you keep your promise? Baby, can I keep you honest? 'Cause I'm scared.
It is a roller coaster. It is the best moments of my life, like unimaginable highs, and then some lows that I don't think I would have if I had chosen another career. And so,
and you go through all of it together.
Yeah, and you go through all of it together. And I swear to God, it's such a blessing to have a band, because they really they stick it out with you.
And when we get to meet people after the shows and hear stories of how the songs have made a difference in their life and which songs have resonated with them, it's always incredible as well to know that what we're doing on the stage is not just us taking our rehearsals onto a stage to make money. It's something that's resonating with other people and making other people feel good, or helping other people to have a form of catharsis.
I'm scared, thinking what we've done.
Hi, we're Delta Ray, and you're watching Baeblemusic, where the babes are.
Keep you honest, 'cause I'm scared.